Let's do one more practice problem, putting together the 5 mechanisms of evolution, or our 5 fingers of evolution. So remember that there are going to be 5 different fingers of evolution that we have talked about. The first one we talked about with the thumb was natural selection. And that's because nature selects what the adaptations are. If you are able to survive and reproduce, you have an adaptation. If you are not able to survive and reproduce, and nature selects that you're not able to compete as well, you're not going to pass on your genes. The second finger of evolution was talking about gene flow, which was movement. Remember that index finger, it moves a whole lot. We have a whole lot of movement with gene flow. That is going to be when organisms move in and out of populations, or gametes can move in and out of populations. Our third finger of evolution, our middle finger, middle, we can have that stand for a mutation, where we get these random changes in our DNA that could be beneficial, they could be harmful, or they could be neutral. Our fourth finger, our ring finger, where we are going to be marrying someone usually. If we put a ring on our finger, that is for non-random mating. And this is when we are going to be choosing our mate for one reason or another. And our final finger of evolution, the pinky, the smallest, the one that is opposite from our thumb, opposite causes of natural selection, that is going to be genetic drift. So remembering those 5 fingers of evolution, we should now be able to answer this question. It says, which of the following is not a mechanism of evolution? So not one of our 5 fingers. So answer choice A says random mating. Random mating is not one of our 5 fingers. This 4th finger here was non-random mating. So that's the answer to this question. Let's read through the other possibilities to see if we're still right. Answer choice B says natural selection. That's our thumb. We're selecting for it, or we're selecting against it. Answer choice C says gene flow. Flowing is movement. That's our index finger. We can cross off that one. And finally, answer choice D, genetic drift. That's our pinky finger because it affects those small populations more, and it's due to chance. So that's not it as well. Random mating is not a mechanism of evolution. I hope you remember these 5 fingers of evolution.